just went to, it's not like downtown, it's like kind of the historic district of my city. And yeah, I'm just going out by myself and doing some fun stuff. I'm wearing one of my favorite thrift finds ever, and the barista complimented me on it, which pretty sure the Olympics are this year, and that's the time I get the most patriotic, baby. Most of the year, couldn't give a damn. Olympics, count me in. So I got a Red Bull with peach and coconut and cream, and I've heard online that this is kind of a Pacific Northwest thing, like the Red Bulls with like cream and different flavors. If you haven't tried it before, I would really recommend. This is a really good combination, but I also really like vanilla and strawberry and cream together. That's also very good. So, and then I went to the local like candle maker shop, and I got a cherry blossom candle, which is nice for the spring. I love cherry blossoms. And I also went by the flower shop, and I'll insert a clip, but they had the most beautiful orchids, like some of the biggest orchids I've ever seen. And I love orchids. That's probably my favorite flower. Yeah, this smells good. It's a very light, fresh floral scent. It's not super heavy. I have one that I like, but I don't know how other people feel about it, and it's lilac, and I really like it, but it definitely is a stronger scent. So I'm going to go chill at the park for a bit. Excuse me, jeez. And enjoy. It's sunny out, as you can see. It's also like 37 degrees, and I'm just wearing a sweatshirt. If you live in like a climate with 4 seasons or a cold climate, you know, like something just happens in everyone once it like is sunny out. And even though it's cold, our bodies are like, whatever, we don't care. I see people wearing shorts. Not everywhere. It's mainly teenagers. It's not like the general public, but yeah. Gonna go enjoy the sun. I wish I would have brought a book with me. I just didn't even think about it. Or like my laptop. But if I'm being honest, like doing homework outside, like, not for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a good day. So, what's there to complain about? Someone was using the workout equipment at the park, which I know that's like the reason for it. But genuinely, I've never seen someone like seriously working out on the playground, like workout equipment. Like, get it. But it was like a strong guy, like actually just fully working out on the playground equipment. I was like, it's not like, it doesn't have weights or anything on it. Like, like I don't know if he's just doing this for funsies, but I don't know how much that would add to your muscle mass. But also there's like this hill here that's really steep. This toddler's like walking up it, and I just keep imagining it like somersaulting all the way down. Probably look rough and fucking crazy, but this is real shit. I keep trying to convince myself that I'm not mid-episode, but I definitely might be. And a really important thing for me is getting enough sleep, and sleeping right now is basically impossible. I know there's an issue, but I'm blasting my hot girl tunes, dancing in the bathroom, and staring at myself for hours every night. And then watching edits and not being able to sleep. I can't even tell. My eyes look normal, I think. But it feels like energy is pulsing through my body right now. I'm trying to, I'm not really talking to a ton of people, so I'm not really making any choices I'll regret, I don't think. Hopefully. Like, I truly do not know what's going on. But this is real life. But I can't, like, give into it and not sleep and let it get worse, because I have too much stuff to do, and I know that. I'm not too far gone where I can't recognize shit right now. Like, I know what I need to do, and I know what won't work and isn't good. And yeah, like, girl, like, you're not ugly, but you're staring at yourself way too much for what you look like. Maybe this is just another self-grandiose thing. Who knows? Gosh, my hands are fucking huge. I think I'm gonna make tea. It's currently 12:30, which for some people isn't bad, I know, but it's like out of my normal schedule, and I shouldn't feel this wired at this time. Like, if I'm up, it should be chill. But, like, truly, I don't feel like I need sleep right now, and I know that's a bad sign. But, you know, that's just some silly things. Planning trips. But it's like hard for me to think of that as impulsive when I'm planning it with my mother. Like, if it's with my mom, it's not impulsive, right? That's not a bad decision. It's like, it's funny because I feel like a lot of times we have it correlated in our minds that impulsive means like bad decision, like always. And I've just never, I don't know, I don't have those kind of impulses a lot. I don't know, there's just something about, I don't know if it's my personality or being bipolar, where it's like you're in a constant state of like meeting people and becoming friends with people and like feeling like you're too much or boring, and it's like always one or the other. Like, I very rarely in my life have ever been like, yeah, like, I'm not either like therapist mode, depressed and sad, like doing nothing kind of friend, or life of the party crazy friend. And it's like, what made that the case? And it's like, how do I just be myself? Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna try to drink some tea and calm down and get off TikTok. I need to watch like a long form video. I'm going crazy, but hopefully tomorrow will be better. It's like I just keep hoping that like once all my busy school stuff is done and then I have like my spring break in a week to reset, then I'll be normal. That's the hope. But is what it is and was what it was. Yeah, I'm not delusional enough to think I'm a good singer though, so I don't think we're too far gone. You know it's serious when I have to pull out the trashy reality TV, the untoasted, warm bread with butter, the weighted blanket, the lavender chamomile tea, just to relax myself. But, you know, I'm keeping it interesting. Well, that'll be it for tonight. Hopefully I'll just fucking sleep now. Okay, so this is the full setup. I have a new microphone and new lens. It's so much lighter. I can actually like carry it around. The only problem is like the weird mirror setup I had to see my viewfinder. The microphone goes there, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, I just wanted to see what it looks like. I'm gonna go to Target, not Target. Well, I'll probably go to Target also. I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and I'm gonna pick up 2 books. The second book in the Stolen Heir duology, I think it's called The Prisoner's Throne. I have the Barnes & Noble exclusive of the first one, so I want to get the second one in that. And then also Tom Lake, my hometown friend and I are gonna start doing like a monthly buddy read. So yeah, and that's the first book we chose. So I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, I finished my 10-page paper, so now I only have to write 25 more pages in the next 12 days. And I'm sick, which is great. I love it. So I had a fever like the whole time writing that paper. And I'm still sick now, but today's like the one day where I'm gonna let myself not do a lot of school, so I need to take advantage of that. Okay, so I didn't film a lot this week. I mean, I had a ton of writing to do, but yeah, so I went to Target and Barnes & Noble, and I did get Tom Lake. So my friend and I are going to every Monday for the next month. We're gonna FaceTime and like talk about 5 chapters. There's like 21 chapters in this book, and from what I read, like in the blurb, it's kind of about a mom like sharing her stories and her life to her daughters, and I think that's really interesting. And then I did get the sorry, I'm waiting over, Prisoner's Throne Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I really like the Barnes & Noble exclusives to these ones because they're like embossed. Look how cute that is, that bird. Yeah, and then it says it in red. There's nothing on the back, but yeah, I really like the way she writes this series. It's very easy to digest, and I read them all super quick, the first ones. So I'm excited to get back into this. Hope to see a little bit of Juden Carden in this as well. Anyways, so I've been sick, and my brain, like, processing social cues when I'm sick is like 10 times slower. And I was at Target, and this cashier like was saying ma'am, like trying to tell me to come over, because normally I just go to the self-checkout and like do my thing. And he like called me over, but he was actually calling over one of his coworkers who was a guy, and he was just like calling him ma'am for funsies. And then it was really awkward because I just tried to walk away and go to self-checkout, and they're like, no, you can go after me. And it was really awkward, and I hated it. And I was like, okay, I would have rather just not talked at all if this was the other option. But yeah, that was that. I mean, I'm really glad. It's like 5-something and it's bright out. I'm really glad for daylight savings time and the way that yeah, it's sunnier now. But I'm sick and this is happening, so my brain can like not comprehend the change. Like I'm laying there wide awake at like 1 a.m. and then sleeping until like 10 or 11 when I normally get up around 9. So that's fun. But earlier I was just like having a good time, dancing in my room, and my window's like right by the grassy area of my apartment, and there's like no bushes in front of my window. So truly people like take their dogs to like go to the bathroom right outside my window. And I was dancing and I saw this like older guy was just like having his dog go to the bathroom. I was like, oh. And then I just laid like really flat on my bed and I'm like, maybe he can't see me. But yeah, for the rest of the day, I worked from home today, so I just kind of did some background research stuff. I should do some homework, but I'm still pretty brain foggy. And I'm switching my comforter to my spring and summer one. I have a quilt that I use for that time of year. I did watch week 9 of The Bachelor. I really don't know what's going to happen. I feel like they just need to show more of like Rachel and Joey talking, because I'm sure it would show the connection so much more. But they haven't really. And I guess that's why a lot of people aren't like rooting for her and him, because they just haven't shown. I'm sure they've had more moments than they've shown on this show, but I think he has stronger feelings for Daisy, but I think Kelsey and him would work better together. That's my current thoughts. Sorry this week's video wasn't super long. I'm doing a lot of writing right now, so hopefully once finals week is done, I'll be able to film some new and different content. But thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope that y'all had a great weekend. I will see you next week. Bye!